Rhys Topley claimed his first ever 10 for in a match, adding figures of 5 for 56 to his first innings 6 for 29 as Essex defeated Worcestershire by 8 wickets in Cheltenham, their third victory in their last 5 games to keep their promotion dreams alive. They had a decent chance of winning before the forecast rains arrived on Friday, with their opponents beginning day 3 on 163 for 3 in their second innings, which left them 86 runs behind. And after the addition of only 6 more runs, the visitors lost their night watchman to Topley, who also had Joe Leach caught behind in the same over, the second of the morning. It was an ideal start for Essex and Topley, they being his first 2 wickets in this innings. The one man the home side now needed was Matt Pardo, who'd resumed his knock on 74. He'd added 14 to that when he fed a well-positioned Jake Mickleborough off Ryan Tendescarter. Essex's plans were working perfectly. Even more so when Michael Johnson carved a short ball from Topley to Tendescarter in the covers, which left Worcestershire on 203 for 7, still 46 runs away from making Essex bat a second time. The fact that their top order did have to strap their pads on was down to a fighting partnership between Shaikh Chowdhury and Ross Whiteley. In truth, this game had been lost for their team on an awful opening day, in which they were dismissed first time around for 102. Such positions are difficult, if not impossible, to recover from. Had Worcestershire been able to bat out of their skin in this innings, then they might have had a chance. But in spite of a century opening stand, wickets had again fallen all too often, even though this pair were stopping the rot with a partnership of 67 for the 8th wicket. After Monty Panesard had an ineffective bowl, the second new ball was taken and David Masters struck with it to have Chowdhury caught behind for 34, with the Worcestershire lead at 21. So they were effectively on 21 for 9 when Whiteley fell next ball, the first after lunch, to give Topley his maiden 10-wicket haul in a match. Whiteley the man to go on 38 with a leg side glance to the ever-dependable James Foster. Essex had had a brilliant morning and the afternoon could not have started any better either. While Northamptonshire were going nowhere in Southampton, their nearest rivals for the second promotion spot were marching towards an impressive victory, although they were held up for a time by Alan Richardson and Jack Chantry, who added 29 for the last wicket. Worcestershire were all out for 299, Topley adding an 11th wicket in a wonderful match for him, and that left Essex with only 51 to get. It also gave Nick Brown the chance to spend some time under no pressure at the crease. That was Brown's first ever boundary in the first-class game, while Jake Mickleborough latched onto anything short from Richardson at the other end. Both these sides have had odd, inconsistent seasons, both with the ability to dominate a match, but also to capitulate. Worcestershire had done the latter here, even though Chowdhury had Mickleborough brilliantly held off a full-blooded cut shot by Moeen Ali on 28. The same two combined again in the bowler's next over to remove Greg Smith for a couple, Ali with another excellent reaction catch in the gully. That left it to Brown to clip the winning boundary at just after 2:30 to end unbeaten on 22. Essex had done just what they needed to do. It may yet turn out to be a very significant victory for them. They took it by 8 wickets, Topley's match figures being 11 for 85 from 37.2 testing overs, the best by an Essex player since Maurice Chambers claimed 10 for 123 against Notts in 2010. Essex grabbed 23 points, which is likely to reduce the points difference between them and Northamptonshire to 29 by the end of the week, with Essex still having a game in hand. Win that and they are still very much in with a shout of promotion. Worcestershire, meanwhile, are no longer in the race.